All right, everybody, welcome back to Minecraft 1.18. My name is Minnie Quinn, and this is my Let's Play realm. And this is episode number 12. And one thing we want to do is I know I have a laundry list of things to do. But for the moment, I would love to do the creeper farm because we are going to need gunpowder because we do have our elytra. And if you haven't seen our previous videos on raiding the end cities, I encourage you to do so. So what I would like to do, we've got a laundry list of farms that we need to make. We need to make a sugarcane farm, the bee farm, the iron farm, and we need to do our porch patio. We need to we need to dress up the outside of the melon farm. We need to dress up the outside of the house, and we need to do the interior of the house. But what I was thinking was, if we had a creeper farm and we could just kind of keep those chunks loaded while we were doing everything else, we could generate gunpowder. But in order to do that, we need stone and lots of it. And as you can see behind me, I use a lot of stone. And instead of going down into the mines to kind of like grind for stone, I figured maybe I'd make a stone farm. So this design is courtesy of JC Plays. And I did gather. I went ahead off camera and I did gather all the ingredients, so I have everything I need. All I need to do is build it, and then I just need to kind of grind at it. You're right. Okay, grind at the mine, grind at the farm. I get you. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. However, if I'm here and I can load in my chunks and I can grind for stone up here, then my farms can run and I can continue to gain the benefit from my farms. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and build a stone farm, and I will see you guys in a bit. All right, so behind me, you'll see we have the makings of our creeper farm. So I think I'm only going to do, I think I'll only do 4 layers high. I might, well, I'll do 4 layers high, but then I have to put a roof on it, which is going to make it to 3 blocks taller. So, but I think that'll be okay. I didn't want it too tall because I didn't want it to interfere with, oh, a candle in my face. I didn't want it to really interfere with, the, I don't know, what would you say, the aesthetics of the farm. I don't think it will. It is going to be kind of tall. I don't think it's going to affect the aesthetics of the farm. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll be okay with it, but I'm pleased with it so far. I've got kind of like the shell of it done. And so what I'm going to start doing, so again, this is based on a design by JC Plays. So what I have to start doing is now I need to start laying down the buttons and the trapdoors. So each floor is going to alternate buttons on the bottom and then trapdoors above where there is not going to be a button. And I'll start putting that down. That's going to be pretty tedious, but what that does is that prevents, number one, it prevents spiders from spawning. And number two, the trapdoors, because the trapdoors will lower the actual height of the platform, will actually ensure that only creepers spawn, because only creepers will be able to fit into that height that will be left behind. So we're going to, with the trapdoor, we're going to actually kind of artificially lower the height of the overall platform. And creepers will fit in that height just fine. All other mobs like skellies and zombies won't, so they won't spawn. So that's what we're going to do. Additionally, we're going to put trapdoors all along the outside of each of these floors. And the mobs still track over trapdoors. They think it's where they can still walk. So they'll see the trapdoors on the side of the platforms and they'll walk right off the edge, hopefully into the water. We'll have water streams down there conducting them into a kill chamber. And then additionally, I'll put trapdoors in each one of these little honeycombs. And then those, again, will also, what do you say? Psych out the creeper so the creeper thinks it can walk here. And then when it does, it's just going to fall down the hole straight into a water stream that'll take it to, it's not really going to be, it's not a trident kill chamber. Like I said previously, it's going to be magma block kill chamber, but a kill chamber nonetheless. So also, I've kind of started to queue up what the outside's going to look like. So I did start a palette here, and I think what I would like to do, and I know the house is a combination of the cobblestone, the dark oak wood, the birch, and then white concrete. And then my other structures so far have been all stone. So I wanted to stay away from that stone. I've got other farms I have to make that'll probably make out of stone, but I didn't want everything out of stone, so I was kind of like tooling around with a white color pattern. So I'm thinking, I don't think I'll do white wool. I put it here just because the thought popped into my head. I don't think I'll do white wool. It is possible, though, I may put in some white concrete powder. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it primarily diorite. I'll put in some polished diorite here and there. I'll probably gradiate it up, so we'll put diorite at the bottom and then transition into white concrete. Maybe I'll put in some white concrete powder just for contrast. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this tinted glass. So this is that tinted glass, and it's glass that's combined with those shards from a geode. And in a previous episode, we found HB's geo. And I think what we'll do, because I don't have enough shards, it takes 4 shards and 2 pieces of glass, or to make 2 tinted glass. I can't remember the number of pieces of glass, but it takes 4 shards just to make tinted glass. So I'm going to definitely need more tinted glass, or more shards, amethyst shards, than what I have now. So we'll probably take a trip over to HB's farm. We'll AFK in his geo just so we can collect some more shards. But I think that's it. What I'll do is I'll just start kind of, the basis is down. And now all I have to do is really just kind of collect all the building blocks to finish it off. And please ignore this. I ran out of stone. I mean, not to ran out of stone. I've got a stone generator. But when I was up here building, I didn't have enough stone blocks. I just kind of used what was in my inventory just so I could finish it off. Nobody's ever going to know. You're not going to be able to see inside. Well, yeah, you will, because I'm going to alternate with the idea being that we'll be able to see through the tinted glass. We'll be able to see into the farm so that we can ensure that it's working. So that's the big point. That's the reason why I wanted the tinted glass, just so we can see into it and make sure it's working. Although we'll probably know it's working if we stand here and we can hear the hissing sound of the creepers dropping and we get the gunpowder drops. But still, it'd be cool to be able to peek in. So, okay, that's my plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to collect the diorite. I have to find the desert biome. I have to get some sand so I can make some white concrete. I've got to go trade with the villagers so I can get some glass. And I've got to AFK at HB's geode so I can collect some more of those shards, the amethyst shards. So we got a lot on our plate to do. Let's get started. Okay, so as you can see here, I've built up my layers. That's as high as I'm going to go for, is as high as I'm going to go on this farm. But what I've done is I've started placing down my buttons and my trapdoors. So I have every other block has a button. Every hole has a trapdoor to kind of try to signal the creeper to that it's okay to walk into this hole so that they fall down below. But opposite, so wherever there's not a button, if you look up, there is a trapdoor. So every other one has a trapdoor above. So I'm going to continue this pattern on the remaining floors, and then I'll put a row of trapdoors all along the outside of every single floor. So I'm going to continue to do that. Once I get that all done, then what I'll do is I'll start building up the outside, and it's going to look really nice. Again, I'm going to try to make it out of diorite, polished diorite, some white concrete, and some tinted glass so that we can see inside and watch this thing work. So with that said, I'm going to keep on going. All right. Welcome back, everybody. What you'll see behind me as we have completed putting down all of the buttons and placing all of the trapdoors. Now at this point, all we have to do is frame it, and I'm going to frame it in that polished diorite, white concrete with the tinted glass. I've also put in some torches on each level because the last thing I want is for creepers to spawn while I'm trying to frame in the structure. So I've put those torches in for safety. As well, we'll go ahead and we'll put our water collection system in. And I think that after we get that done, we should hopefully have a working creeper farm. All right, stick around. All right, so there you guys have it. Creeper farm, well, mostly done. I still have a little bit of the outside to do, and of course I've got a landscape around the bottom, but that's not going to be a big deal. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Hopefully I don't lose any. Got some stuck up there. Let's check it out. Nope. I think I got them all. Okay, so let's see if we can get ourselves a better view. There you go. So it's going to look like that. I just have a few more lanterns. I have a few more bricks to put around the outside. I have a few more lanterns to lay down because I don't want anything to spawn on those full blocks. So I went ahead and I put down lanterns to keep the spawns down. So one thing you'll notice hopefully is that I did want to use the tinted glass. I was AFKing at geodes. I found another geode where I was harvesting the shards, and I spent a lot of time AFKing because I wanted this dark spots to be this dark area here to be tinted glass, because I thought it would be cool to be able to see inside and watch the creepers as they spawn in. But the problem is I don't know it wasn't really working with the tinted glass. So I'm not sure if it was because I know the tinted glass is not supposed to let light through, but when I peered in, if I put tinted glass all the way around this building, and when I would peer in, it certainly would look pretty light to me. So I don't think the tinted glass was darkening it, because remember in the 1.18 version, it has to be completely dark. It has to have zero light. So I went ahead and I took all of that tinted glass out. I replaced it with black concrete to simulate kind of Windows-ish. I still wanted to keep that same vibe, but I had to go back and replace all of that tinted glass with dark concrete, and it seems to be working now. So if we go down here, yeah, so we have 26 gunpowder, so it is working. And I'm going to call that one a success. So there you guys have it, Creeper Farm. And we'll just, like I said, we'll finish up the outside. We've still got a few more accents to put on. We'll pull this black stone wall all the way down, and we'll put some landscaping around the building. But I'd call that a success. So Creeper Farm done. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please leave a like on the video, and stay tuned for more videos, because we've got a full lineup of stuff that we need to do, jobs we need to get done, not only around the farm but elsewhere. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.